So, any questions?
James, can you walk us through your decision to come on?
Hey, so right after the Nebraska game, Coach Ferentz, he brought me in and he talked to me about like you'll have the opportunity to be able to leave early, and so he went, asked around. Then we put my paperwork for the NFL Advisory Committee. Then with all the feedback he got, we thought it would be best if I declared eligible.
So Kirk reached out to you and said he thought that you were going to get that opportunity.
Yes.
Were you stunned? Were you like, okay, cool? Or what was your reaction?
I mean,
Did you see it coming?
I mean, like before the season, there was a whole bunch of stuff saying that I was good enough, but I mean, I never really read that. And so when he brought me in, like he just texted me and like come meet with me. I mean, I was shocked to like see that because I thought that all happened after the season. So.
Can you talk a little bit about your scheme that you're in Iowa, but out of these teams in the NFL, Atlanta Falcons being one of them in the outside zone scheme? Can you talk about that and your comfort level with that?
So Iowa, we're primarily a zone offense, inside, outside zone, 2 back, 2 tight ends, 1 back, 2 tight ends. Really, I mean, we just run like a lot of zone, lead zone, inside, outside. So, but scheme-wise, I mean, it really doesn't matter because zone, we ran every type of play we could, zone, power, and so it really doesn't matter. Like I'm comfortable with any type of scheme.
You came in bigger than.
Yes, I talked to the Falcons.
Would you meet with anybody in particular, or just general with scouts?
It was just, I mean, the people they had in the room.
What was your feeling from them?
I mean, they just said that they just asked me questions, and I mean, talked about myself, my family, why I came out early, just things like that.
You came in bigger than a lot of people thought you might. Do you feel comfortable at this weight? How do you think that'll affect you tomorrow?
Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable at this weight. I mean, gaining weight, I never really had to. So at Iowa, we have goal weights, and like your whatever weight you're is, that's designated by the coaching staff and the strength coach. And there's no point for me in college. You're not blocking 340, 330, 320-pound D linemen. So there's no point being 300 plus. But now I'm making that transition to the NFL. I decided to gain weight. It was pretty easy. You just eat like a peanut butter and jelly protein shake every night, and you can gain 10 pounds in, a week, 2 weeks easily.
Where do you think you can get to in terms of your ideal weight at the next level?
I think 306, 305. I was like coming in, I would be anywhere from 305 to 307, so I think that's pretty ideal for me.
Are you discussed primarily as an interior lineman then, or is there any discussion, especially with your arm length, about possibly moving you outside?
I mean, all interior line, but as you've seen, like my true freshman year, I got thrown in at right tackle, so I mean, I can do it all.
James, what's the transition from college to NFL when you're facing some of these interior linemen on defense who are so quick and so strong? What's the challenge in getting used to that?
So the first thing, the transition to the NFL, I mean, in college we all go to class, we all do that. In NFL, it's a job, football's a job. So now the D linemen, they're going to be better, bigger, faster, stronger. And so you just have to, whatever NFL team chooses me, I just have to just get better, focus on my fundamentals, and just use those fundamentals I learned from Iowa, and the coach that will be coaching me, and just use that to block them.
What's the key part of the technique to combat like an Aaron Donald, for example?
I mean, it just depends, pass or run, but you just have to be just very cautious of your technique. If you have one elbow out, if your hands are late, anything like that, you're gonna get beat quickly. I mean, you get beat in college by players if you have bad technique, but in the NFL they're gonna expose you like that. So you just have to be very, very careful whatever you do, steps, feet, hands, all that.
What are some of the compliments that you're getting, as far as like reach blocks and that sort of thing? I mean, you've always been really good at that. I mean, what kind of compliments have you gotten from NFL GMs and scouts?
And they just said that I'm just very athletic, and we do that a lot at Iowa, and so I have to become good at reach blocks, at run, outside zone, or I won't even be able to play at Iowa.
C.J. Beathard and George Kittle have been pretty successful in the NFL. How has being in a professional style offense helped you transition?
I mean, I don't know because I haven't played, I haven't got drafted yet. So I mean,
or prepare you.
But I mean, teams know that like we come from a pro style offense, so there probably won't be. I mean, there's gonna be a learning gap, but it might be closer than other people. But I don't know other colleges' schemes and how close they are to the pros, so I really can't answer that.
You were talking about the question the most interesting thing anybody
I had six the first night, one last night, I have 13 tonight. I mean, they're all interesting. So I mean,
nothing off the
no, nothing yet. I mean, I don't know.
And how do you serve yourself? What's the thing that you tell them? When you sit down.
So the first question, every YA I met, the first thing they just asked about like my family life, my family history. I tell them about my mom and dad. My dad played Ohio State, played in the NFL. Older brother plays in the NFL right now. Got a younger brother, younger sister. They just ask me. I mean, that's usually the first question. Then they just ask questions off of that. Then sometimes it goes straight into football stuff. Sometimes it goes into my personal life. A lot of questions have been, would I be able to transition to guard? And like the transition to guard, my entire true freshman year, I played left guard, the right guard. I even played center true freshman year. So transition to guard, it wouldn't be a problem.
Sean credited your ability to think on the fly as being something that really had you attributed to you being able to come out early. How much is that an attribute that you think you can sell to teams?
I mean, as a center or any position on the offensive line, you have to be able to react quickly because you can game plan something all week. And defenses now, they just don't play just one front the entire game, one like blitz the entire game. They can do anything possible. So I mean, you just have to be able to just like you got to look at tendencies, study film, and you just got to know like if they have a linebacker in who's a good pass rusher, he's not going to drop into coverage. He's going to pass rush 95% of the time. So you just have to be able to know, just know personnel, and just know who you're playing. It's just that's how you be able to think on the fly.
James, when you got your NFL draft advisory grade or whatever, did that make the decision for you?
I mean, I had to talk to my parents and stuff, but I mean, it wasn't the main part, but I mean, it was a part of it. And when I got my grade, I got second round grade, Then I asked Josh, like, what was his grade, and he got second round grade too. So, I mean, I think Josh is worth a top 10 pick. And if we both got second round grade, so
right.
I mean, you think about that.
Do you know Billy Price at all?
I was 6'3". 3/8, I think, or something. Then my weight was 306. Jason Kelsey from the Eagles, they run a lot of like stuff. We ran at Iowa outside zone, in the pool, inside zone. They run a lot of stuff with him, and I think he's one of probably the best athlete offensive line in the NFL. And he's a great runner, great with his hands. So that's what I model my game after.
When you look at what Kirk did for you, I mean, his best interest is to keep you at Iowa. Yet he calls you in, pretty much tells you to go. I mean, does it feel like that he actually has your best interest in hand?
He didn't pretty much tell me to go, but I mean, as a coach, coaches, they want to do what's best for the players. So even if I wanted to transfer, if that was in my best interest, all the coaches would be behind me if they knew transferring would be my best interest or doing whatever. They just want what's best for the player. And Coach Ferentz, I won't put words in his mouth. You can ask him, but I mean, Coach Ferentz, he understood my decision and he was just happy and just congratulated me. He actually texted me earlier in the week just saying good luck and all that stuff.
James, how many teams would you say you've met with here so far?
Like formal interviews, I have 20. The informal interviews, I mean, I'm not sure how many of those I did.
You have 20 formal interviews?
Yes.
Wow. Jets, Giants, Eagles?
I know I meet with the Eagles tonight for sure. I mean, I'm not sure about the Jets or Giants. I have to look at my schedule. Like they said, we can't have our card. We can't have our card out, so I would look at my card and be able to tell you.
I appreciate that.
Have you met with the 49ers yet?
Yes.
How much of a whirlwind has this been for you? I mean, you're a potential first-round pick now at age 20.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Like every time I play at college, like I'd look. I was always taking a chance during the game and just look in the crowd and just be like how blessed I am to be there. Especially with the new Children's Hospital, that's right outside Kinnick Stadium. You look up like halfway through a game, you look up and you see like the Children's Hospital and how important football is to those kids who have diseases that it wasn't their choice to have, and it just means that it's just pretty cool to be in this like this, having this experience. And also, when I was a kid, I played a lot of Madden. And I remember playing Madden and like an offensive line would get holding call, and like that's not your choice on like a Madden. And I realized next year it's gonna be some kid playing Madden. It's gonna be me with the holding call. So it's a really cool experience. So I'm glad I'm here.
What are you gonna miss the most from Iowa City?
Everything. I mean, I loved Iowa. I mean, I'm still living there. I'm still in class, but I mean, I love Iowa. I mean, I love my teammates. I mean, just like the bonds like we made, and like, cause like we live with each other. I mean, in the NFL, I mean, I'm not trying to live like like another grown man, but in like college, I mean, we have classes together. We give each other's rides to class, and we walk with each other. I mean, it's fun. I love Iowa. I mean, there's so much stuff to miss about that.
Are you going to get your degree?
So after the semester, I'll have 6 hours left. I'm in 14 semester hours right this semester.
Do you know Billy Price at all?
Yes, actually, I have a fun story about Billy. So, so I'm from Warren, Ohio, and he's from Youngstown, Ohio. I mean, so he went to Austintown Fitch, which is right outside of Warren. And my sophomore year in high school, we opened up. Actually, every year we opened up with Austintown Fitch, and Billy Price, he was their starting nose tackle, and that was my first start. That was my first time playing center in a game my sophomore year. And Billy Price, he was committed to Ohio State. He was a defensive lineman then, so he was the top defensive lineman in the entire state. And that first game, I mean, you can check my highlight tape. I pancaked him twice, but he's a really good friend to me. I always wish him good luck and all that stuff. And honestly, I think he was the first person who showed me that I was good enough to play Division I football. Because he was Ohio State commit. I was a sophomore with no offers, and me being able to block the best lineman in the state in a couple plays, I mean, it really showed. That really opened up to my eyes, like I'm capable of playing Division I football.
Did your brother have any advice for you on entering the draft?
He just said, just make sure you just work hard and you're gonna get your shot. So whenever you get there, so my brother, he bounced around to a couple teams, and he knows that like me and him are in two different positions, and so he knows like whenever you get your shot, just make sure you work hard and you do what you need to do when you get there.
James, I don't know if you're aware, Billy Price got hurt in the bench press. Have you talked to him? Do you have any contact with him all today?
No, I haven't. I mean, I saw him earlier in the day, but we haven't seen that other offensive line group since. I mean, probably about like maybe 2 hours ago.
James, what do you need to show this week? What do you think people are looking to see out of you?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not. That's a hard question. I mean, I'm not a scout, so. But I mean, if personally for me, the question I would have, like if I'm a scout asking me, I'd be like, can he play guard? Can he play something other than center? So I guess I can. I'm not sure how much drill work I'll do at guard tomorrow, but I can show them I can play guard tomorrow.
I was talking to Brian Allen down there. He's got brothers who play. Obviously, you have a brother who played too. What was it like growing up with you two?
I mean, it was fun growing up because my dad introduced us to football, and it was just pretty cool because like I never really got a chance to play with my brother until high school. It was like the way football, like youth leagues work, it's always like a 2-year difference, and I never really got a chance to play with my brother. And I mean, the first time we played together in high school was cool. Then in college, I mean, it was a different experience of playing in front of millions of people on TV, blogging for my brother. So, and then like, because I have a younger sister, she's 15, and she's a girl, so we don't have the same connection as my brother. I have a younger brother who's 10, and I mean, we have such an age difference. Like, I'm not as close with Ellis as I am with my older brother, Deshaun. And I mean, it's just, I mean, my brother is probably my biggest role model and my best friend.
So you guys didn't have that whole sibling rivalry thing? You guys were pretty tight in a good way?
I mean, of course, yeah, we have rivalries all the time. We have fights, so I mean, it's all love.
Are you still in contact with some of the Iowa alum like CJ and George?
Yeah, actually, CJ texted me, I think Monday or Tuesday, just told me like good luck and all that stuff.
Why is it important for you to get your degree?
Because football can end at any time, so I can't play football forever. And I want to do something like playing college football. Like I didn't expect to be here, so I mean I want to after I'm done playing, I actually want to be able to do something. After I graduate next spring, I want to get my master's in public health.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, James.